Hello, students. So I am back again with one more important concept of IB mathematics. It is about solving financial problems. Okay, so it comes under financial mathematics. It is in both the syllabi AA and AI SL 1.4 SL, but it comes for higher level also. So there will be a question of 5 marks or 4 marks. Okay, most of the time I have seen that question comes. Now I'm going to show you both the methods, one by using formula versus using financial solver of this calculator. Okay, this is a new calculator, it has come now with the T, because in this, what is the provision that your answers can be in terms of pi, or your answers can be in terms of root 2, root 3, which we don't get here. Okay, so this is a good one. It is available with T or with T and cos as well, but cos is not allowed in IB. Okay, then. So the formula for compound interest is given by un is equal to u0 into bracket 1 plus I to the power n, where n is the time period. Okay, time period can be in months, in years, in quarterly, semi-quarterly, whatever way you take it. U0 is the initial investment. Okay, I is the interest per compounding period, whatever is the period, monthly or quarterly or semi-quarterly or semi-yearly. It can be in any form. Okay, now note that if compounding period is quarterly, then n is multiplied by 4 in this formula. Look at this formula again. In this formula, n is multiplied by 4 and I is divided by 4. So be careful, this I is divided by 4. So here we will divide by 4, here we will multiply by 4. Okay, so please remember it. Then if the compounding period is monthly, every month, then n is multiplied by 12. Okay, and I is divided by 12. So here you will divide by 12, here you will multiply by 12. Okay, and then you will use this formula. So I hope you will remember it. Okay, okay then. So look at the first question. It says euro 2000 is invested for 4 years at the rate of 2.8% per annum compound interest. Okay, at the rate of 2.8% per annum interest compounded annually, but this is compounded annually. What will it amount to at the end of this period? What will be the total amount? Okay, so U0 is 2000, the initial amount invested is 2000, N is 4 because it is invested for 4 years, and I is 2.8%. So 2.8 divided by 100 gives you 0.028. So therefore, in the formula, U4 is equal to 2000 into bracket 1 plus 0.028 to the power 4. Okay, you can also write, if it is increasing, you can write 1 point the rate of interest in decimals, and if it is decreasing rate, then 0 point from 1 you will subtract it and write it in the decimal form. So I have calculated all this. The answer is 2233.58 euros. Okay, currency we write to 2 decimal places. Okay, then second part says how much interest has been earned. Only the interest part. How much is the interest part? So interest is equal to U4 minus U0. So which will be 2233.58 minus 2000. So it will be 233.58 euros. Okay, so I hope you understood this part. I have done this using formula. I'll show you using the financial solver also. Okay, now question number 2. How much interest is earned by investing $80,000 at 4.4% per annum for a 3-year period with interest compounded quarterly. Quarterly means in 1 year it is compounded 4 times because there are 4 quarters in a year. Okay. So first I will use the formula, then I will use the financial solver. Also I will show you how to use the financial solver. So here U0 is 80,000 because the formula is UN is equal to U0 into bracket 1 plus I to the power N. So in this formula U0 is 80,000, N is 3, but it will be multiplied by 4 because compounded quarterly, isn't it? The interest is compounded quarterly. So 3 times 4 will be 12. I will be 4.4 divided by 4 because it is quarterly interest. Therefore, every quarter the interest will be added. So 4.4 divided by 4 because 4.4 was yearly interest rate. So we will have to divide it by 4, which will be 1.1%. So 1.1% divided by 1.1 divided by 100 gives you 0.011. So putting it in the formula, 80,000 into bracket 1 plus 0.011 to the power 12, which will be 80,000 into 1.011 to the power 12, and it comes out to be $91,222.90. Okay. Only the interest is asked in this question, therefore interest will be UN means U12, the total amount with the interest minus the initial amount 80,000. So it will be 11,222.90. Okay. The same question I am going to show you using financial solver. Now remember that in financial solver we don't multiply N and we don't divide I. Okay. Instead of that, what we do, we just change CPY. CPY means compounding period per year. So compounding period per year is 4. Okay. And PPY is how many times it is paid. So it is paid one time only. Okay. So look here, N is 3, I is 4.4, PV will be negative 80,000. Why negative? Because we keep it negative as the money has gone from us. Okay. So money is not with us. Therefore, remember that you have to write negative. Okay. Keep this field blank because we have to find the future value. FV means future value. PV means present value. Okay. And then after filling everything, bring your cursor here and hit enter. So look at the way I have done it. Yeah, I am putting 3 there. Then N.4. PV will be minus 80,000. PMT we have to keep 0 because we are not paying per month. FV keep blank as I told you. And PPY we will keep 1 and CPY please change it to 4. So I have used grammar, or you can just type it. And keep the last one PMT at the end. Okay. So look here, the amount is 91,222.8957. So I have rounded it 91,222.90. Okay. And then interest is calculated as we did earlier. So 11,222.90. Look at question number 3. In this question, at the beginning of each year, Jack invests 5,000 in a saving account. Okay. That pays 4% annual interest, compounded quarterly. I am not using here the formula, I am using the financial directly. So find the number of years it will take until Jack has 100,000 in his account. So look here, the period is blank, therefore we will keep the field n blank that we have to find how many years. I is 4, rate of interest 4. PV we will keep 0 because he is not paying lump sum amount, he is paying every month. So PMT will be minus 5,000. Okay, every month he keeps paying it. Okay, and you have to keep it negative because the amount is going from you, right? Okay, FV future value is known, it should be 100,000. Again PPY will be 1 because payment will be once only, and CPY compounding period is 4. Okay, PMT at the beginning of the period, at the beginning of each year he is putting it in the bank. Okay, so look at the calculation I have done using GDC, using TI and Inspire CX2. So look here, n blank, I is 4, FV PV 0, PMT minus 5,000 because every month he is paying it. Then every year, not every month. So, and PV is 100,000 because future value, FV should be 100,000, and CPY, as I said, should be 4. Okay, and as I said, in the beginning of the year he wants to know how much will be the amount. Okay, then keep the cursor at n and hit enter. Yeah, so the number of years is 14.492839 and so on. So I am going to round it to one decimal place, 14.5 years. Okay, until Jack has 100,000 in his account. Okay, then now next part of this question says, at the beginning of each year John invests 6,000 in a saving account that pays an annual interest rate of compounded semi-annually. Look here, semi-annually means twice in the year. After 20 years, John has 200,000 in his account. Okay, so the future value is known. Every year how much he is putting is also given, and the rate of interest you have to find. Okay, so look here, in the financial solver I will keep n20 because for 20 years he is putting the money every year 6,000. We have to keep blank because we have to find what is the rate of interest. PV again will be 0 because it is not paid once, it is paid every year. Okay, payment period is every year, which is 6,000, so I will keep it negative 6,000. Then future value I want it to be 200,000. PPY 1, CPY 2 because semi-annually, so twice in the year. So look at the calculators, the calculation I have done in my calculator. N20, I blank, PV 0 as I said. Then PMT should be minus 6,000. FV future value we want it to be 200,000. So 200,000. PPY 1 we will keep. CPY should be 2. And we want it, okay, every beginning of the year he is investing, so we keep it there. Bring the cursor at I and hit enter. Yeah, so the answer is 4.59270 like that. So I'll round it to 3 significant figures. So 4.59. From this I will select 4.59% annual interest rate. Okay. Okay, then let us see the next question. This question I have selected from AIHL 2021 paper. So look here, I'll show you in the question paper also. Yeah, this is the question number 5. Okay, this question was for 5 marks, total 5 marks. Yeah, so this is from 2021 May, I think 6th May. Yeah, Thursday 6 May 2021. Okay, so next time, any other time, I'm going to solve all these questions. So here is also a very interesting question about trigonometry, this angle of elevation and angle of depression. Okay, so this question we are solving here. Okay, here is that question, right? Okay, then. So let us see. Look at the question. Roger buys a new laptop for himself at the cost of pound 495. At the same time, he buys his daughter's Cole a higher specification laptop at a cost of $2,200. Okay, it is anticipated that Roger's laptop will depreciate at a rate of 10% per year, whereas Cole's laptop will depreciate at a rate of 15% per year. Okay, so the cheaper one will be depreciating at cheaper rate, and the expensive one will be depreciating at expensive rate 15%. Okay, so first part says estimate the value of Roger's laptop after 5 years. Okay, at the end of 5 years, of course. So we have to find the future value. So we'll keep this field blank. So we will input N, I, PV, PPY and CPY. So look at my calculation in the calculator. Yeah, N is 5. I is minus 10. Please look at this. Why minus 10? Because it is depreciating. So therefore it should be negative 10. Please note it. The interest rate should be negative. PV, because we have invested, so minus 495. FV, keep blank because we want to find it. PPY, CPY should be same. And payment at the end of the year. Okay, end of 5 years. Bring cursor as FV and hit enter. So it is 292.29255. So I rounded it to 2 decimal places. So the answer is pound 292.29. Okay, I have calculated the same question using the formula also. So in the formula, as I said in the beginning, if it is decreasing, so you have to subtract it from 1. So 1 minus 10 over 100, because the rate of depreciation is 10%. So it is 0.9 to the power 5, and the same answer I am getting. Okay, so I hope you understood. Now next part of the same question says, so first part was for 2 marks. Next part says Roger and Cole's laptops will have the same value K years after they were purchased. It means the value of both laptop will be same, okay, after K years. And that K years we have to find. After how many years both the laptops will value the same amount. So this question can be done in 2 ways. So I have solved it in both the ways. Roger's value is equal to Cole's value. So I have used NSolve in my GDC. Okay. So using NSolve, I am using 495. So look at the calculator. So look at this. Yeah, it was in financial mode. So I have brought it in calculator mode. Then algebra, and you choose NSolve. In NSolve, you have to type all those things. 495. Yeah, again I am showing you because it was selected fast. So look here, algebra, NSolve, menu, algebra, NSolve, and here 495 times 0.9 to the power K. 0.9 to the power k is equal to, remember that it should not be in the power, so is equal to 2200 times 0.85 to the power k. We have to keep the same variable everywhere, to the power k, and then comma you have to put k because your variable to be found will be k, and hit enter. Yeah, so look at the answer. The answer is 26.0969. Okay, so I have rounded it to 26.1 year. Okay, so it can be solved by that method. So this is first method. This is second method. I have used the graphics mode of my calculator, and I have drawn both the graphs. Graph of the first part and the graph of the second part separately, and then I found the point of intersection. So look at the calculation. I will select new. Yeah, directly I can select new. Then add graph. Then I'll type the first equation, which is for Roger, 495 into 0.9 to the power k, and hit enter. So the graph will be there, but X I have to type, of course, because this is graphical mode. I cannot type K because the x-axis is X. Now the graph is not visible. So look here, what I will do, go to the Windows, zoom, and then zoom out, and I will keep pressing so that that graph is visible. Now the graph is visible. Again I will press menu, then graph, edit, so function. Again I will add another graph in entry edit. So it will be Cole's part. So 2200 into 0.85 to the power x. Yeah. Hit enter now. So other graph will be visible, which is red. So look at the graph, you can see it is red. I am separating the labels for both the graphs so that you understand it well. So just press your cursor at the function and drag it up. Now analyze graph. What I will do, I will find the point of intersection. So look here, I will put this vertical line at one end and take it to the other side, hover it over it. So it is giving me this point of intersection 26.1, 31.7. So this is my answer, 26.1 years, okay, which is the answer by NSolve also. So any method you can use, either NSolve or graphical mode. Now that this was also for 2 marks. The third part says, C part, comment on validity of your answer to part B. Now look here, after 26 years, the value is going to be the same. Now you can imagine nobody is going to use laptops for 26 years, isn't it? So practically, laptops will not be used for 26 years. So with this, I end my lesson here. I hope you enjoyed it. Next time, see you again on Sunday. Okay then, bye for now. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel on YouTube so that you can see my next videos. Okay. If you want online lessons, contact me on my email ID, or you can contact me on my WhatsApp. Okay then, bye for now. Yeah, remember one thing, I forgot to tell you that this PDF on which I have explained it to you, you will find it, its link you will find in the description of this video. Okay? Okay then.